Oh,
Hello.
that's it? That's all I'm going to get? How
Well,
about oh my god?
I have asked you not to not you know drop out of thin air behind me. So,
Oh, so it's my fault.
well, no, but I assume you're going after a particular reaction.
What makes you say that?
Well, you do keep doing it. I think you also enjoy that it makes me a tad bit nervous.
Now, why would I do that?
I could not tell you. Um, I am working on what you've asked me to work on. I still have a day.
That you do.
I wasn't expecting another visit.
I know.
Um, well, is there anything I can do for you today?
Yes,
And that would be,
I want you to explain something to me.
I can try.
I'm sure you can. You can have three guesses. There is currently
Um,
something I'm interested in, something I'm curious about. What do you think it is?
you want me to tell you what you're interested in?
Yes,
I would think mortal interaction.
in general, yes. But it's not what I'm currently most interested in or curious about.
Um, um, you mentioned trials, so perhaps you're interested in how mortals make a decision under um, life-threatening stress.
In general, yes. But just like those who fail my trials, you mortals seem to overcomplicate things.
Um, well, I don't know that we overcomplicate things. It's just, well, we live much shorter lives than the gods, or, well, many of of the wild live very long lives. So, um, perhaps it appears we are overcomplicating things, but actually we are heavily weighing our options.
Your temporality, your mortality, is often your downfall. It is the reason why your life expectancy is so short. Sometimes, instead of running or doing, you stand and wait and think, and you get killed. How ironic, isn't it?
Um, well, I suppose for someone who lives so long, it could appear ironic. But if you do end up standing still and being cut down, then well, it's not really over, is it? It's it's merely the beginning of whatever is next.
It certainly is. Nevertheless, you failed yet again. You have one last guess. Let me raise the stakes for you. If you fail, there will be consequences.
Well, there are already consequences, aren't there?
Indeed. But there can be more.
Um, so you want me to tell you what you're interested in?
Yes,
None of my answers have been right,
they weren't wrong either.
but it was not what you were. Um, it's not what you were looking for.
Indeed. Would you like me to make things easier for you?
Will that come at a cost?
Everything comes with a cost. But you can
Um,
afford this one.
okay. Sure.
Very well. What number am I thinking?
Uh, uh, what number?
Yes,
Um, two?
no, it was 39. You failed. See, the task was much harder. I didn't even specify the range of the numbers. It was basically impossible, yet you found enough courage to guess, to at least indulge me, and you should be applauded for that. But now, back to my original question. I want you to explain something to me. I'm curious about something.
Um, I I have worn these horns for a while. That's not what you're curious about, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
They look nice, I like them. You remind me of this.
Yes, I had asked Halana to make me a pair.
A pair of what? These?
Well, yes. So for me, this is merely a helmet.
Well, for me it's the same. We gods are aware of the technology. We often use it sometimes too. It helps protect our heads and gives us a certain style.
Well, I did not want to assume, as I have seen you change form. So
No, I'm not half deer.
I I did not say that you were half deer, merely that you possess the power to transform yourself.
Hmm.
Uh,
You
but I
like
had seen.
technicalities, don't you?
Well, I suppose I do. Yes.
Everything.
Many.
Everything must be expressed precisely, without any room for any potential false interpretation. Is that the world you want to live in?
Um, no, that world would be boring. But
But it causes you distress when others do that to you, and when you feel like you could do it to others. Wouldn't that solve all your problems?
no, mm, I would just have new problems in that new idyllic world.
Some people say that the only problem is when there is no problem. Would you agree?
No, I don't think I would.
So you would prefer a solution to everything?
I think everything has a solution, but I cannot see all of those solutions.
Your approach is naive, yet charming.
Why would you say it's naive?
Your search for solutions has no solution because it is infinite. You could spend your entire life looking for answers, solving problems, solving riddles. Yet, would that life be worth living for? Where would it get you?
Well, I wouldn't know that until I had gotten there, now would I?
Take a guess, Eydis.
It would get me somewhere exciting and new, somewhere where I would have new problems, ones that I had not ever thought of before. Well, I mean, do you not still have problems? You are a god, but
I don't have problems. I am a problem. I cause them. Do you know why?
I always assumed it's, well, because you're bored.
No, that is incidental. Just because I enjoy my job doesn't mean that's the main reason why I'm doing
But who gave you that job?
it. It is my purpose. It is who I am. It is why I am. am a god of fire. I am a god of mischief. But most of all, I am god of change. That, in on itself, can cause a lot of problems, as you might imagine.
Well, most people do not like change.
That's why I'm here. There's a lot of stubborn people around. Those that are comfortable in their path. They think their path is set. They think that their fate has been weaved long ago. I'm here to teach them otherwise.
Well, tapestries break all of the time, so
Indeed. And once I break you, you will get quite a different outlook on life. I can promise you that.
um, well, I don't wish to be broken. I,
Is that so? Are you happy?
well,
Would you prefer to stay like this until the end of times? Or at least until the end of your times?
well, no, but to be broken by a god and to be broken by everyday life are those are very different things.
There is no difference. I can be gentle, just like time. But I can also be rough, just like time. I am what needs to be done. I am inevitable.
Oh, well, is is that not arrogant to think that?
It certainly is. It is also quite vengeful and very rewarding. Some people think I'm evil. I'm sure you would agree.
Uh, well, no, you've not done anything evil that I have ever witnessed. Do you consider yourself evil?
It doesn't work like that. I am the sum of my actions, and those can be good and evil, depending on your perspective. You cannot ask me what I think of myself. You can only ask those I dealt with.
Well, you did just you did just call yourself uh, a harbinger of change. So, you did just give yourself an opinion of yourself.
Do you consider change evil? Or,
No,
or do you consider
sometimes,
it good?
no,
And then you have your
change,
answer.
change. So, what is the cost of not answering your question today?
Boo! I get to spook you.
Well, you do that already.
Well, I did it again.
Okay. For how long?
Until you learn your lesson.
Um, okay.
You're getting there. Show me your home, Eydis.
Um,
Do not worry.
okay.
I want to give you something.
Um, all right. Well, this way. I live within the village.
After you. Freaking over-encumbered. Nicely done.
Sorry for the wait.
I have all the time in the world. Do you?
As much as I deem necessary, I suppose. Oh,
Nice elephant.
thank you. I find them to be rather adorable.
Running your doors. Cozy.
Uh, well, I just added the wardrobe this morning. I'm not sure I will keep it. But thank you.
like it over there, or would you prefer it to be anywhere else?
Um, uh, oh, that is just fine.
He'll be watching over you. Whenever you're up for something mischievous, he won't judge you. He will encourage you.
Well, I can just leave the mischievous things to you. Well, that is your calling card.
That would be no fun. I like to share. Why don't you make me proud and do something wacky?
Um,
I'm sure there is a mischievous side in you somewhere, hidden deep within. A lot of untapped potential. What is the craziest thing you've ever done?
um, well, I dyed my hair blonde for we had a Halloween event, and so I dyed it blonde to go with my gold outfit.
How come every time I ask, they always mention a different haircut, or a hairstyle, or an outfit? No one ever sets anyone on fire. No one ever rubs a wall. No one ever
Well,
takes a grandma on a date.
I I don't want to be set on fire, so I would never set someone on fire, and I never met my grandmother, so I could not have taken her on a date. Well, actually, the wackiest thing I've ever done was, um, well, I had a god inside of my house.
I wonder if you can do it. I wonder if you can make it a bit more spicier.
That is unlikely.
Looks like there is no way to run.
Um, uh, well,
Have you never considered what it must be like to set someone on fire? The scream, the smell, the
well,
pain.
that sounds more cruel than mischievous.
What's cruel about it? Fire can be
Uh,
liberating. It exudes power. It's not good or evil. It just is.
um, so do gods must not feel pain on the same level mortals do.
At least not those who are gods of fire, like me.
Setting someone on fire could ultimately lead to their death.
It could, but it can also be a lot of fun, and it keeps you warm. Wanna try it?
No, no, I think I'm okay.
Maybe some other day.
That is unlikely.
You should try my trial of pain. You would love that one.
Why why do you assume that you know things that I like and I dislike and
I don't assume. Oh my god, I know things. Just
how
because
many
someone screams in agony doesn't mean they're not enjoying themselves. Or at least in time.
um how many trials have you created?
For the general public, too. You can find them in my shrine. There are two portals. On the individual level, however, I create trials every day. Like the one I created for you, the poem. Like the one I created now.
Um I should feel as though I should say I am not a bard, so what I have before might not be very good.
Why do you think I'm doing this? Why do you think I want a poem out of someone who can be incompetent at best?
I would not have termed myself as incompetent.
Oh, was that a sign of confidence in your own abilities? I knew I was right. There is a lot of potential in there somewhere. It's just hiding. I wonder why. But I'll unleash it. Damn it. Fighting stance. I almost feel like your gaze could pierce right through me. So much power. If only you could channel it properly. You have a good day, Eydis. I'll be waiting for your poem.